Happy Tuesday, everybody. So today I'm actually reading a reading from yesterday, but it caught my eye. And I think it's a huge reading. And I happen to be a big fan of the first quote. So it's called One More Day, and it was actually for yesterday, but I'm reading it. So, self pity is our worst enemy. And if we yield to it, we could never do anything wise in the world. And the person who wrote that is Helen Keller, who happens to be one of my heroes. My mother was deaf, and Helen Keller, my mom went to the Berkeley School for the Deaf back when it was like this big, huge castle thing. And so at one of her assemblies when she was growing up and going to school there, Helen Keller came to speak. And made a huge impression, of course, of everybody who was there, and suddenly, many of them didn't feel handicapped at all. My mom never felt like she had a handicap, and believe me, as her child, I always thought she was faking that she was deaf because she knew every time I made a snide remark or was trying to talk back or any of that. Um, so I'll go on with the reading, but I truly believe in this reading as well. So, I'll put my eyes on. Pity, either from ourselves or others, harms us, yet sometimes we allow it to happen. What we really need from others is empathy, for them to feel as if they were in our shoes. Pity can be a deep pit to fall into and climb back out of is difficult. We can't begin to make the ascent until we are fully aware of why we have allowed pity and self-pity to prevail. Maybe feeling sorry for ourselves has been easier than encountering the frustration that may come when we make an effort. The actions I take today will be based on the growth for myself and will help me avoid self-pity. I don't know about you, but I've been stuck in self-pity before, and, it gets me nowhere. It's a great you can make great excuses why oh, wait, let me turn this. You can make great excuses why you're feeling sorry for yourself to, not do all the things that you wanna do. In 2019, as I have spoken of, is a time for change for me. I'm going to do more, and I'm going to, talk about what I'm gonna do the following years to come as well. I, am not going to get in my fear and self-pity over anything, and if I am, I'm gonna use one of those egg timers. This is what an old-timer told me a long time ago when I was a newcomer at 12-step groups. You wanna feel sorry for yourself, that's fine. You get one of those 3-minute egg timers, and you flip it over, and you set it down next to you, and you feel sorry for yourself, wallow in your pity, and cry and moan and groan, and life is not fair, and all of that crap that we do, and when that 3 minutes is up, you're done. You're done for the day. So if you need to do that for a while, do it every day, but only one time a day and only for that 3 minutes. And then you start writing a gratitude list. And I am telling you, a gratitude list, I cannot say this enough. You're going to hear me repeat this a million times, will change your life, especially when you are unable to repeat the same things over and over. So your eyes, after finish with your basic stuff, um, your eyes start having to look for things to be grateful each day. And that in itself changes your brain. You're looking for things to be grateful for instead of things to feel sorry for yourself about or to be angry about, or I hate this job because of this, or, I'm dissatisfied with life because of this. Well, start changing it. Look with better eyes. Be grateful. If Helen Keller could get up and speak in front of an assembly, and I can sit here and talk to you, I have nothing to complain about, nothing to feel sorry for, um, nothing to literally all I have is things to be grateful for. And so that's why I wanted to read this reading today. It's because a lot of us get caught. Now, if you have clinical depression or something or bipolar, and this comes with your mental health problems, then there are ways to even help you then. Not only do you work on your substance abuse, which usually comes along with those things, and not always, but it does. Um, there's medication out there to stabilize your moods. There's medications out there so you want to have such highs and such lows. You will be a healthier, more even human being. You know, the clinical depression is just not any place anybody wants to be. And it is not, oh, just quit thinking like that. Oh, put on your boots, tighten your boots, and stand up and move on with life. It's not about that. It's a chemical imbalance in our brain, just like, anything else, ADHD, schizophrenia, all of these things that are out there. They're chemical imbalances in our brains, and our little things aren't firing correctly in there. And they have great medication now to help with this. So some of us need more help than others. We can't just get on this, I'm going to look for everything to be grateful thing and it change your life. First, they need some medication to help them stabilize and their basic needs met, which is, food, clothes, shelter, all of that, before they can start seeing the light. So I deal with, some really hard cases. And so I'm dealing with food, shelter, clothing, and case management and medication therapy and all kinds of stuff. So, um, you have to start with the basics. But if you're a semi high functioning person who still suffers with these diseases, you can go to your doctor and get a referral for counseling or a referral for a psychiatrist, or you can make your own appointment. Call your insurance carrier and tell them you have behavioral health needs, depression, you need a psychiatrist. They're going to ask you if you want to hurt yourself. Say no if that's the case, and then you can get connected real quick with somebody because they don't want to fool around with any of that. Um, and you'll get to see somebody that can help you out for that. But for those of you who just um, have a lot of fear-based stuff, or somewhere along the way you found that it worked to feel sorry for yourself and maybe other people did stuff for you because you felt sorry for yourself, stop it. Um, Start making a gratitude list every day. Um, get out of that hole, get out of that habit, because not only is it draining on yourself, but it's draining on all of those people around you as well. So stop it. Make lists every day that you want to accomplish. I love lists. Lists work. And as you slowly see that you're accomplishing things, you also feel better about yourself. If you get anxiety by starting these projects, takes time to breathe. Go in through your mouth. I mean, in through your nose, out through your mouth. In the future, we will do some breathing exercises and learn how to meditate and be able to calm down without the need for, constantly getting in your medicine box, or um, just learning how to change your brain waves by doing breathing exercises. Also, exercise works really well too. And nobody who's depressed wants to go exercise at all. Turn on a YouTube song and just start moving to it. Just do some movement. Close your eyes, think of happy thoughts, and do some movement to it, to your favorite YouTube song. Just do it. I mean, what have you got to lose? You can lay back down and be depressed and feel sorry for yourself if that doesn't work. but try little by little some things every day. So self-pity is a rut. It serves no purpose. It makes you miserable, and like I said, it drains the people around you as well. So let's get out of that. If you have some ideas, please comment down below. Like the video, comment down below, ask questions. I'm not a doctor, never claimed to be a doctor. I'm just a person who have been through all of this stuff, and I have found ways to get out of it. I have tons of life experience that I know that other people go through as well. I'm not alone in the things that I've gone through. And so I really want to interact with you. Um, so it would be really cool if you could leave some comments. If that doesn't work, if the comment part doesn't work, private message me on Facebook. My name is Connie Keever McDonald on Facebook. That's Connie Keever, Kever, McDonald, McDonald on Facebook, and let me know that you can't make comments on my page. Um, I just, I'm having so much fun doing this. I really am. I've always known that I have some things to share, but I didn't realize really what was all in there. So as I go through my changes, the channel will change and different things will happen. So hang in with me and let's grow together. Thank you again. Have a happy Tuesday, and no more self-pity. Make a list tonight of what you need to accomplish tomorrow, and don't overdo it. Make it a priority. These are the things I need to get done at work. These are the things I need to get done at home. Don't forget, part of that is to look yourself in the mirror and say, you know what? I'm pretty good just the way I am right now. And if you don't feel that way, put a sticky note up on your mirror and write that down. And every day for the next 30 days, tell yourself, you know what? I'm pretty good just the way I am right now. And maybe by the end of the 30 days, you know what? You might be pretty good just the way you are right now. So thank you so much for joining me, and I'll talk to you later. Thanks.